Chapter 1. Fang. My head thumped, and each time it pulsated at my temples I wanted to punch something. No, I wanted to beat the ever-loving shit out of someone. Alvin Torian was one lucky motherfucker that I was walking away from him. But I had to, because Alvin's lie had to be just the drugs talking. And if I'd kept going, I wasn't sure if Poppy or Charlie would forgive me. I knew Alvin was high most of the time, another reason Charlie got Alvin away from the Venom Club. Some members still dabbled in selling on the side, apparently, and they still would until Blackie, the president of the club, got his shit together and either enforced the rule or kicked them out. Blackie wanted a clean club to some extent, though he still dealt with whores, but other than that, he wanted a fresh start. The shit Alvin was spewing was just that. Shit. Charlie was second in command, and he'd been the one to push for a clean path for the Venoms. Charlie wouldn't hurt a fly unless someone was hurting or touching one of his. Then it'd be on, and Charlie wasn't one to back down. Fuck Alvin for the crap he pulled. It wasn't true. It'd never be true. Not with Charlie and his daughter, Poppy. Christ. Poppy. I'd known her for 10 years, since we were teens and in high school. God damn, was she adorable back in the day. Glasses, frizzy red hair, and rock chick clothes. She used to get so flustered every time I was near and always made me grin. Hell, I'd even go out of my way to see what she'd say or do next. Yeah, she'd been damn cute, and I'd claimed her as my friend because I'd wanted to be close to her. There was just something about Poppy Torian that dragged me in. And since we'd grown, she'd turned into a stunner. I'd only seen her the once. It was a while ago, since she'd come back from university, and it hadn't been a good time. I'd been out at a nightclub with Vicious and Neri. Oh, Christ. Neri was another story. A love I'd lost to my brethren because I'd been stupid to think she'd eventually love me. She had, but it was never a stronghold like she'd had for Vicious, which was why I'd stepped back. That and the guilt I still held over Neri being taken in the first place. Thank fuck they were both in a good place, finally. Motherfucking hell. I ran a hand over my face. My mind was messed up. My thoughts jumped from one to another. I needed my head clear, and thinking about losing Neri and Poppy wasn't going to help me any. That was the truth of it. I'd lost Poppy too. She'd left without telling me and refused to take my calls. I didn't understand why. I still don't. Which could be why I didn't chase her after that first sighting in the nightclub. Back then, she was too young, yet I still wanted her. I'd longed for her to be on the back of my bike, in my bed and heart. I still did. But when I'd seen her, her eyes had shone with hurt. It confused the fuck out of me. It didn't make sense. Poppy. I smiled down at her as I stopped beside her at the bar. Her body stiffened at the sound of my voice. She shifted her head slightly to the side. Hey, she replied, and then went back to sipping her drink. Smirking, I mentioned, no glasses. Contacts. I didn't like her short reply. What, you're not going to talk to me? Sighing, her chin dropped to her chest, and then she straightened to face me. What do you want? She was cold and distant. I didn't understand it. We'd been friends before she'd gone, before she'd left me. Didn't stop my eyes traveling over her frame, noticing her tits, ass, and the extra weight she carried around her hip-hugging jeans. The top few buttons on her tight shirt were undone so I could see her cleavage clearly. Shit, I wanted to see what was under her clothes. My hands itched to reach out and take hold of her waist, dragging her to me to taste her sweet, plump lips. Forcing a laugh, I said, What do you mean, what do I want? Haven't seen you in a while, babe. How you been?